Hello everybody, Ashley and I are on the road again, super excited, finally heading to NoCoast Campout. Yay! Hopefully the weather is going to cooperate with us. It's sprinkling just a tad. I mean, I've been checking the weather pretty consistently for the last like week and a half. I don't think we're supposed to get any like crazy rain, but who knows, can always change, of course. We have about 2.5 hours or so ahead of us as far as riding goes. We are going to make 2 stops. One, we're stopping about half an hour from here to pick up one other person, our friend Molly. And then after that, we're going to be stopping in, I believe, Bradford, Pennsylvania. And sorry, just making sure we're good. Yeah, we're stopping in Bradford, Pennsylvania so that we can get some gas and just kind of stretch out a little bit, take a little break, and then we'll be going to the campground from there. So we're hoping to be there by about 2 o'clock. We're informed that the gates opened at 2, so we're hoping to get there pretty much right when it opens and get a pretty good spot for our campsite. So some people are not coming. Other people did decide that they were going to bring a car or a truck and either trailer their bike or just not bring a bike at all, which is totally fine. I mean, you know, everybody should ride their own ride. If you don't feel safe or comfortable riding in the rain, then just don't do it. Nobody's gonna judge you for showing up to a camping event without a motorcycle if it's a motorcycle camping event, because the main thing is you want to have fun, but you also got to stay safe. So we are crazy and we're just gonna ride our motorcycles. Tomorrow it does look like there's between like a 40 and 60% chance that it's gonna rain, and it keeps changing. It keeps saying like scattered showers, light rain, thunderstorms. But I think this campsite, we are going to have a small like covered area for the hangouts and things like that. So hopefully we'll have a place that we can chill, that it's gonna keep us dry. But very, very excited. Gonna see a whole bunch of our girls from this area that we really don't get to see all too often, and meet a bunch of new girls too. There's some women coming from good old Canada, coming from Toronto, Litas. There's some Columbus, some from Pennsylvania. So it's gonna be cool. And here comes the rain. May end up having to pull over to put my rain gear on 5 minutes into the trip. Well, I'm gonna turn off the GoPro so it doesn't get fried, but hopefully I'll see you guys later when it's dry. Finally made it to the campgrounds. So I did not get to really record much on the way here just because it rained a lot. And had to stop and put our rain gear on at one point, which was fine, but my pants were already soaked. They are dry now, which is good. But we finally made it to the campground, got our whole camp set up. So far it's myself, Ashley, Molly, and Tara, and there's a decent amount of babes here already. So let's turn you around and let you see what camp looks like. We're really excited that we're finally here, and the weather looks like it's cooperating right now, but I think we're supposed to get more storms a little bit later. But there's going to be a lot of fun events tonight, so I'm excited to see what happens. I will catch in or touch in with you guys later. Jet ski! Yeah. everybody, and welcome to day 2 of NoCoast Campout. I am riding with one other girl just because the weather kind of looks still sketchy, of course. And then I have Molly riding in a chase car with somebody in the vehicle with her. But I did not want to lose the opportunity to ride Route 666, which is what we are doing right now. And I am super stoked. I've wanted to ride this for a long time, and we are like just pretty much getting onto the route now, and it's already beautiful. Like, this whole area and everything that we've ridden so far is absolutely beautiful. It's all the Allegheny Forest, and there's just mountains and hills and beautiful green coverage. It's just gorgeous, and honestly, this has been such a great trip so far. We've had a lot of fun. We've met a lot of really, really cool women, and just kind of chatting with everybody. And I want to give a huge shout out to Kelly and Caitlin for putting this together. They did an absolutely phenomenal job by coming out like months in advance and just kind of scoping out the area. They made different ride plans. They brought food for the girls, and the campsite, Lolita Bear Claw Campground, phenomenal. It's so beautiful. The facilities are kept very, very well, and they've been very welcoming. They had great food. We had some of the pierogies last night, and they were delicious. But yeah, it's been so much fun. They had a nice big bonfire last night with music, and today they're gonna have some motorcycle games, which I am certainly gonna try to participate in. We're supposed to get some pretty gnarly weather over the next couple of hours or so, but we're hoping by around 4 or 6 o'clock or so it should let up. This morning we really didn't get very much rain, which was nice. A little bit super early, and then it stopped. And of course now it's starting up again, so that's always fun. But at least there's a little bit of coverage over the road, but certainly not enough to stay dry. But that's also why I wore my rain gear, because we knew this was going to happen. Had we left a little bit earlier, we might have been able to skip out on the rain, but we the whole loop for 666 from the campground and back is about an hour and a half of a ride, so it's a decent ride. So far this is just beautiful, and it's very relaxing, and we're just making sure to be careful because I know there are some, twisties throughout the road. The roads are very wet, and I'm seeing a lot of gravel too, so just want to be careful, especially when there's other people riding. I want to make sure everybody stays nice and safe. But so far it's been a really great time, and I'm glad I came, even though we are getting rain. It has not been a destroyer of the trip, so I'm very grateful that I still had some girls that wanted to brave the weather and come out and do this, and we're loving it. We're having the time of our life, and I'm down. So I'm just going to be quiet and kind of show you guys some of the ride. Enjoy. misties up on the top of the mountain. Which just looks beautiful. So jealous of people that get to live out in a national forest or even just vacation for long periods of time. It's just gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And I'm probably going to keep saying that because it just is. And it makes me happy. So this apparently is the official start of 666. And here we go. Motorcycle games. Very, very exciting. The weather is finally cooperating and we have some sun. So I'm very excited. Let's check out the games.
Slow roll. Go! Solo wiener run? Oh yeah. Oh!
Well, that is a wrap for the NoCoast Campout. I am heading back home with the Buffalo Litas. So we have Anna in front, Andrea, then Kobe, Ashley, myself, and then we got Molly running chase in the back in her car. We are going to do Route 666 before we head home because the girls didn't get to do it yesterday because of the weather. And I want to do it again without rain. So we're going to ride that, and then I think Molly and I are going to go our separate ways. The girls wanted to go get breakfast somewhere. I don't really like eating super heavy when I am riding for long periods of time. So I want to get home. I want to see my animals. I want to take a hot shower, see if I can fix my neck a little bit because that's been bothering me for 2 days now, so that's fun. Molly's gonna follow me back home so the girls aren't nervous that I'm riding back by myself, which, I mean, I've ridden crazy long rides on my own, but it's better to be safe. But yeah, this trip was definitely worth it. Worth being caught in the rain, waking up and putting squeaky, soggy sneakers on. It was 100% worth it. Caitlin and Kelly just knocked it out of the park with their first camp out, and it was just such a good time. Everybody had a good time. Everybody came together and helped each other. Honestly, I am so proud to be a part of the Litas group. Everybody pulled together, helped each other, looked out for each other, and we just had a good time. And made some new friends, which is always awesome. Got to meet some girls from Toronto, Pittsburgh, Milwaukee, Cleveland. It was a lot of fun. I'm really glad I did it. But we got a nice foggy ride home for sure. And yeah, I'll let you guys check out some of the ride. But until my next one, thanks so much for watching and hanging out. I hope you enjoyed what you got to see. Everybody stay safe. Keep the shiny side up.